we see now a data types. Got it. So basically we have a two types of data types, the primitive data type and a subject data type. Right. So we'll see practically. So before going to discuss the practical example, we need to discuss one more topic. That is called what? Operators. What's that? Operators. So what do you know about operator? What do you know about operator? So basically, operator is nothing but a symbol. Operator nothing but a symbol. So what we are doing? So we are doing operations between the operands. What we are doing? So we are doing operations between operands. That is called the operator. That is called the what? Operator. Got it. So what is done by operator? Operator is nothing but a symbol. Nothing but a symbol which performs operations on the operand. On the operands. Got it. So in generally in any programmatic language, so we are using these operators. We are using these operators. So what are the operators? The first one, arithmetic, arithmetic or mathematical operations. Mathematical operator. Next, relational, relational or comparison. Relational or a comparison operators. Relational or comparison operator. Next, assignment operators. Assignment operators. Increment or decrement operators. Increment or decrement operators. Next, logical operators. Logical operators. Got a point? Logical operators. These are the 5 operators we are having in any programmatic language, not only in the Salesforce, in any programmatic language. So we have these 5. Let's see one by one. The first one is what? Arithmetic or mathematical operators. Arithmetic or mathematical operator. See, plus. So what happened when we are using a plus sign? What we are using plus sign? This is a addition. This is what? Addition. A plus B. What was the A value we have? We are adding with the B value. Adding with the B value. Got it. Next, minus. So we are doing what? Subtraction. Subtraction. We are doing what? Subtraction. Got it. Next, star. This is for the what? Multiplication. Multiplication. Next, this one is for what? Division. Division. Got a point? Next step. So whenever we did division, right, obviously, so what was the value we are getting? Reminder. For example, I want to get a modulus value. How can I find out the modulus value? Just we have to use a math dot mod. Math dot math. So it gives a modulus. It gives modulus a value. It gives modulus a value. But fine, it gives modulus value. For addition, we have to use a plus sign, subtraction, minus sign, division, forward slash, and if you want to get the modulus, just to have to use the mod, not a mod. See, in the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus, here we are using what? Here we are using integer values, number values. So if you perform these operations on text, obviously we'll get error. Obviously, we'll get a error. System cannot accept. But addition is there now. We can use this plus sign between the string variables. We can use a plus sign between the string variables. It gives the concatenation. It gives the concatenation operator. What's that? When the addition operator, that is a plus sign, has been used between the string variables, then it will, what type of operation? Concatenation. Concatenation operation. Got it? So means for the text, so we can use this plus sign. For the text, we can use a plus sign. Got it? Next, so relational or a comparison operators. The second one is what? A relational or a comparison operator. A relational or comparison operator. So we have two values. We have two values. I want to find out which one is greater than, which one is less than. So whether that one is equals or not. Whether that one is equals or not. So how can I do that? With the help of this comparison or relation operator. So we have a greater than, less than, a greater than or equals to, a less than or equals to. Next, double equals to. Double equals to. Nothing but what? So this is equals. This is what? Equals. Double equals to is nothing but what? Equals. Got it. So inside any programmatic language, we have two types of equals. Two types of equals. What's the two type of equals? We'll see. See here, we have a Salesforce. Salesforce. Salesforce double equals to Salesforce. Now tell me, these two are equals or not? These two statements are equal or not? True or false? Next, see. Salesforce double equals to Salesforce. Tell me, these two things are true or false? Here, the first letter is capital S. Here, small s. Here, everything is capital letter. Here, everything is small letter. But these two things are equal. True. True. Why? Because, so here we are using what type of comparison? That is a text comparison. Text comparison. So we have one more comparison. So what's that? That is a binary comparison. Binary comparison. So what is this text comparison? What is a binary comparison? So whenever we are using 2 equals to, that is called what? A text comparison. That is a text comparison. So what about this binary comparison? What about this binary comparison? So for example, let's see. So so we have a Gmail. In the Gmail, you are providing a user ID, next password, user ID and a password. Got a point? You are providing user ID and password. So user ID you can enter like this, like Shiva at the rate gmail.com, or if you enter Shiva at the rate gmail.com, a system can accept. Am I right? Right. So if your user ID is small letters or cap letters, got it. There is no issue. System can accept. System can accept. If in the case password, see here, the password Shiva at the rate 123. Got it. So if I provided like this Shiva at the rate 123, then system gives an error. System gives an error. Got it. So why? Because so what was the, this is what, this one is what, binary comparison. So this one is what, text comparison. All the user IDs are text comparison. The passwords are binary comparison. In the passwords, so whatever the value we have in the password, whatever the value we have, that value will be converted to the binary. Got it? That value will be converted to the binary. In the binary format, right? So there was the difference between a small letter and a cap letter. For example, for the small s, so we have a 69 is the code. Just you can think, for the small s, we have a 69 is the code. For the capital S, 72 is the code. For the capital S, 72 is the code. So 69 and 72 is equal? No. 69 and 72 is equal? No. Got it? The passwords will be binary comparison. The user IDs are a text comparison. User IDs are a text comparison. Got it? Next. So here, whenever we are using two equals, so this is what? Text comparison. This is what? A text comparison. So binary comparison. For the binary comparison, equals here string 1 comma string 2, string 1 string 2. Got it? So when I'm using like this, equals string 1 is what? That is Salesforce comma Salesforce. Now this is false, because this is the binary comparison. Here the capital S is different, small s is different. Capital S is different, small s is different. Got it? So whenever using like this, so this is what? A binary comparison. Binary comparison. Next, not equals to. Not equals to. How can I define not equals to? Exclamation equals to. So this is called what? Not equals to. This is what? Not equals. So these are the relational or a comparison operators we have. Next, the next one is what? Assignment operators. The next one is what? Assignment operators. The first one, equals to. First one, equals to. So this is what? Assignment operator. So if you want to assign the value into the variable, if you want to assign the value into the variable, we have to use this assignment operator. We have to use this assignment operator. For example, let's see. Here we have one variable. Got it? Integer. So we already seen yesterday, right? See, here we use a single equals to. So this is what assignment. So we are assigning this value into this variable. What type of data this variable accept? Only integer type. Got it? So whenever you're using single equals to, we are assigning the value. We are assigning the value. Now, come here. See. See here. So I have a bank account. I have a bank account. As of now, balance. As of now, balance is 5,000. Got it? As of now, balance 5,000. Next, I want to deposit some money. I want to deposit 2,000. Now, I want to deposit 2,000. Then, how can I calculate my balance now? See here. Balance equals to balance equals to balance plus is nothing but what? Adding. Balance plus 5,000. Balance plus 5,000. Now, what was the output here we are getting? That is 7,000. That is 7,000. That is what? 7,000. So, did you observe one point? So, here we used balance and here also we used balance. Why we used it two times? So, here this is 2,000. Yeah, sorry. So, in this balancer, so what was the amount we have? 5,000 plus 2,000, 2,000. Then it gives 7,000 as the output. So, just we are storing the 7,000 in this balance. That's okay. That's correct. See here, as a developer, so whenever we are writing the code, always we need to minimize the code. Why? Because every character is countable. Got it? Every character is countable. So, as a Salesforce user, I have an org. So, in that org, so how many lines of code you are writing, those characters will be countable. Got it? As a user, I can return only 30 lakhs of characters. Only how much? 30 lakhs. So once you reach your 30 lakhs, then contact the Salesforce support team. So they will extend to the 50 or 60 characters. Then after 1 crore. Then after something else. But you need to pay the amount. Got it? So whenever you are writing the code, just always you need to minimize your code. Now here, so why I'm writing 2 times balance here? Can I write a single time balance? Is it possible? Yes. How? Let's see. See here. Balance plus equals to 2,000. Balance plus equals to 2,000. Now, see here. In this balancer, what was the value we have? 5,000. Then what we are doing? Addition. Plus. With what was the value? 2,000. 2,000. Then equals to. What was the value? 7,000. So where you are storing? In this variable only. Got it? So no need to use this balance 2 times. So just we can use only 1 time. But here we have to use one operator, that is plus equals to. Plus equals to means you are adding the value. You are adding the value. So here what was the value? 2,000. You are adding this 2,000 value. So what we have inside this variable? Inside this variable balance, we already have 5,000. So just we are adding this 2,000 to this 5,000. So that is so one of the assignment operator plus equals to. Plus equals to. Got it? Plus equals to. Let's see an example. Integer customer balance. Integer a customer balance equals to 10,000. Equals to 10,000. As of now, Give me 1 second. Yeah. Integer customer balance equals to 10,000. So I have as of now 10,000 rupees balance. Now, see here, customer, a customer balance plus equals to 5,000 plus equals to 5,000. Got it. Now what was the value here we have? 15,000. 15,000. Got it. Next, minus equals to, minus equals to. I want to withdraw 2,000. How? As of now in the customer balance, what was the value we have? Balance 15,000. Right? Customer balance minus equals to 2,000. Now what was the value here we have? That is 13,000. This 13,000. Next, a multiplication equals to, a multiplication equals to. I want to multiply with 3. Customer balance multiplication equals to. So what was the value as of now? 13,000. 13,000 multiplied with 3, then what was the value? 39,000. 39,000. Next, division equals to. I want to divide the value. Customer balance equals to with what? 2. Then, now what was the value we have? 19,500. 19,500. Got it? So whenever we are using single equals to, that is a assignment operator. Double equals to, that is a comparison operator. Double equals to comparison operator. Got it? So next what we have? Increment or decrement operator. Increment or decrement operator. Increment or decrement operator. See, I want to increment the value. How? So when we are using plus plus, when we are using plus plus, so you are incrementing the value by the 1. Got it? So this operator will increment, this operator will increment the value of the variable by 1. Got it? So we can increment the value of the variable. What was the value we have in that variable? So we can increment by the 1. Next, minus minus. So this is what? Decrement operator. So this operator will decrement the value of the variable by 1. So we can decrement the value of the variable by the 1. That is a decrement operator. Example. Let's see one example. Integer customer balance. Customer balance. We have a 10,000 as of now balance. I want to increase. How? Customer balance plus plus. When you are using plus plus, what happened? The value will be incremented by the 1. Means 10,001. 10,001. Next, customer balance minus minus. Customer balance minus minus. I want to decrease the value. As of now, we have 10,000. then 9,099 rupees. 4 nines. Got it. So this is what? Increment and decrement. Increment and decrement. I want to increase the value and I want to decrease the value. I want to increase the value and to decrease the value. Everything is good. Next, logical operators. Logical operators. So basically we have three logical operators, and, or, not. And, or, not. Got it. See, like this. And. And. So what was the symbol we are using for the and? That is two end symbols. Next, or. For or, two equal lines. Next, not. For the not, exclamation. The not equals to, exclamation equals to, that is not equals to. If it is not, I want to make it true as a false, false as a true. Changing the output value. This we have to use this one. So what is this and or? What is this and or? Let's see. Statement 1. Statement 2. Then. Statement 1 and statement 2. Result. Result and or. Result and or. Let's see. Got it. See here. We have a statement 1. Statement 1. Statement 1 is false. And a statement 2 also false. Statement 1 is false. A statement 2 also false. Okay, 1 second. Sorry. Statement 1 is false and a statement 2 also false. When two statements are false, so what was the end value? False. End value? False. So what was the or value? False. Next, statement 1 is true, but the statement 2 is false. What was the end value? That is false. What was the or value? That is true. Next, statement 1 is false and statement 2 is true. What was the end value? That is false and or value is true. Next, statement 1 is true, statement 2 also true, end value is true, or value is true. Or value is true. Means, so whenever statement 1 and statement 2 true, then only the end operation is true. Then only the end operation is true. Got it? So when any one of the statement is true, any one of the statement is true, then the or operation is true. Got a point? Any one of the statement is true, then the or operation is true. Then the or operation is true. Got it? If the both the statements are false, if it is in the end or obviously the output is false. Obviously the output is got it? End is nothing but what? Both the statements will be the true, then only the end will be the true. If any one of the statement is true, then or will be the true. Then or will be the true. Got it? Next, a not operator. What do you know about a not operator? Not operator. By using this operator, we can change the operation. We can change the operation result from true to false and false to true. That is vice versa. Got it? I got a true value. I want to make it as a false. Then you can use this not operator. Got a point? You got a point? Right? So these are the operators. These are the operators. Arithmetic operator, comparison operators, assignment operators, increment or decrement operator, or logical operator. In any programmatic language, so we are using these operators only. Got it? So when you're writing the program in Python, if you're using plus sign, that is addition. That is addition. So between the two statement, if you use two end symbols, so that is a end operation. Done? Everything is clear as of now? Chalo. The next one is what? Printing statements. Printing statements. So what is this printing statements? What is this printing statements? I want to print the value. I want to print the output value in the C programming. Here. In the C programming, I want to print the value. So how we are printing the value in C programming? Just we have to use a print f. How to use print f. So within the brackets, we have to call that variable. For example, I have to print Salesforce. See here, print f within the brackets Salesforce in the C program. If it is a C++, how we are printing the value in C++? C out. We have to use C out. We have to use C out. If it is a Java, in the Java, how we are printing the value? System dot out to dot print line. System dot out to dot print line. System dot out dot print line. See? System dot out dot print line in the Java. Next, I want to see the output in Salesforce. Got it? I want to see the output in Salesforce. How? How to use a system dot debug. System dot debug. System dot debug. Got it? In the Salesforce, we have to use what? A system dot debug. If you want to see the output in a Salesforce, we have to call a system dot debug. We have to call a system dot debug. Got a fine. Next point. Next point. How can I write the code in Salesforce? Got it? So how can I write the code in a Salesforce? Basically, we have some ways. What are the ways? The first one is a standard way. The first one is a standard way. Second one is with the help of a developer console. The help of a developer console, we can write the program. We can write the program. Next, with the help of a Microsoft Visual Studio Code. Microsoft Visual Studio Code. See, next, the developer console is there. Inside the developer console, so we can write Apex programming, Apex programming. Next, so Visual Force programming, Visual Force programming, and we can write Azure also. Azure programming. Azure programming is Lightning. Got it? With the help of developer console, we can write Apex programming, a Visual Force, and Azure programming. Then comes to the Microsoft Visual Studio. With the help of this Visual Studio Code, VS Code, we can prepare Apex programmings. Next, VF programming, and Azure programming, and Lightning Web Components programming. Lightning Web Components programming. One second. Okay, so now Manasa, you can unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So what is meant by Aura programming, sir? Aura programming is a tool or anything like in the force.com kind of a platform?
Okay. So basically, inside the development, we have two things. Classic.
Mhm.
Okay. So this Apex programming and VF programming, both we are considered as the classic. Got a point?
Okay.
Both
Okay.
these two programmings are classic. Next, Azure programming and Lightning programming. So these are the Lightning programming.
That means it's available in Lightning web page, right? You are saying?
In the Lightning. For example, let's see, as of now, just you can log into Salesforce.
Okay.
Boss, tell me the verification code. I think I'm using Praveen's account, right? Praveen, the code will be goes to the 3526, your account. Okay. See here, as of now, what was the UI here you are seeing? So this is the classic. This is the classic. Got it? As of now, what was the UI here you are seeing? This is the classic UI. Got it? So if you want to implement this UI, so we are using Apex programming and Visual Force programming. Got it? So what was the programming languages we are using to implement this UI, this user interface? That is Apex and VF. Got it? Let's see. So when we click on here, new button, so how the fields will available? Just you can see the structure and everything. Now I'm jumping into the Lightning. This is my lightning. See here, when I'm clicking here, new, how the page will be loads? Entire different. So if you want to implement this type of UI, we have to write a Jura programming or LWC programming. Got it? To implement the Lightning, you have to use the Jura and LWC. The classic, Apex and VF. The classic, Apex and VF. Got a point, Manasa?
Okay.
So in the standard, so what we can do, so we can write a Apex programming and a VF programming. In the standard way, so we can prepare Apex programming and a Visual Force programming. Got it? In the standard way, so we can prepare Apex and a Visual Force. Apex and a Visual Force. With the help of a developer console, Apex, VF, and Jura framework. Apex, VF, and a Jura framework. Next, with the help of Visual Studio Code, we can prepare Apex, VF pages, Jura programming, LWC. So you cannot write LWC programs inside the developer console. You cannot prepare Jura and LWC with the help of a standard navigation. Standard navigation. Got a point? When having any doubt in this topic? Anyone having any doubt in this topic? Everything is clear? No. Chalo. So now, just I'm jumping into the developer console. The developer console is common in the classic or lightning. You got it? If you're using classic experience or lightning experience, developer console is common. Go here, developer console. So in this developer console, we are writing the programs. In this developer console, we are writing the program. So what type of programs? See here, new, Apex class, trigger, Visual Force page, Visual Force component, static resource, Lightning application component interface event and token. Means Apex class, trigger, VF, Visual Force and static resource are the classic VF and Apex programming. So this Lightning application component interface event and token, Jura program. Jura? Got it? Right? Next, I want to write a program and execute. Got it? See here, so whatever the code we are writing here, that code will be saved into my database, right? Whatever the code we written, that code will be saved into my database. For example, I don't want to save the code inside my Salesforce. Got it? Simply I want to check something. Whether whatever the things, whatever the program we are writing, that program is correct or not. That program is correct or not, I want to check. I want to check. How? So we have a execute anonymous window. Just you can go here, debug is there. Click on the debug. We have a open execute anonymous window. Open execute anonymous window. Click on that execute anonymous window. Then system will provide one pop-up box. Then system will provide one pop-up box. So whatever the programs here you are writing in this Apex code, so whatever the programs you are executing inside this execute anonymous window, so those programs are not saved inside your Salesforce. Those programs are not saved inside your Salesforce. You got a point? Now let's see. Now what I'm doing, I want to store my name. Got it? My name is what? First we'll define the variable. What's that? My name. This is the variable. This is the variable. So what type of data here we are storing? Name contains string. String, if you want to define the string, we have to use the single quotes. Inside the single quotes, Shiva. Inside the single quotes, Shiva. Then ends with the semicolon. Each and every statement, right? My name is the statement. each and every statement inside the Salesforce should be ends with a semicolon. Should be ends with a semicolon. Got it? So here we entered a string data. Then I want to store these values in a string type of a data type. See here, string my name equals to sales Shiva. So in this my name, in this my name, we stored in this my name we stored a Shiva value. In this my name we stored a Shiva value. Next, I want to see the output. I want to see the output. How can I see the output? System dot debug. System dot debug. We have to use a system dot debug. Got it? System dot debug. My name is. My name is. See here, whatever the values you entered in this single quotes, that will be string. That will be string. Whatever the values you are entering inside this single quotes, those are the string. In this system dot debug, in this system dot debug, so whatever the values you entered in this quotes, that will be shown as it is. That will be shown as it is. Next, I'm using concatenation operation. That is plus, plus, right? So where this information is available? In this variable, that is my name. Just you can provide a my name. System.debug is for what? If you want to see the output, we have to call the system.debug. Within the bracket, so whenever you're calling, whenever you're providing anything information in the single quotes, in the output system will show same thing. Next, in addition to this one, what I have to do? So whatever the value we have in this variable, I have to show that value here. Next, see, ends with a semicolon. Ends with semicolon. Next, see here, I am writing quotes. What is this? Sorry, forward slashes. What is this? This is called what? Comment. This is single line comment. This is for the what? Single line comment. Single line comment. Next, multiple lines. For example, I have a lot of data. I written a lot of lines. I want to hide from a line number 10 to line number 25. I don't want to execute these lines. I don't want to execute these lines. Then, see here, star. This is what? A multi-line comment. Then, ends with star. This is the single line. This is the multiple line. Got it? So all of you, so whenever I'm teaching, so once we return the code, I'm explaining now. So that time what we have to do? So just we have to write a single line comment. Means what is this? What is the purpose of writing this line? Just we have to define. Got a point? Next, see here, my name is in the output. It will be look like this. In the output, it will be look like this. Am I right? Now, so once you written the code, what we have to do here, we have execute button. We have executor button is there. Right? So I written the program. I want to execute. I want to execute. Just click on here, execute. The program is executed. The program is executed. See here in the log file. So here I have got one log. The status is success. This one is readed or not? No, unreaded. So just a double click on this highlighted line, double click on this, then your program will be executed. So here we have a lot of information is there. As of now, I don't want this information. Got it? I want to see the output. So how can I see the output? Here we have a debug only option is there now. We have a debug only option is there now. Click on that debug only. Debug only. See here, my name is Shiva. My name is Shiva. The same value we got. In the output. Got it? The same value we got in the output. So next, here I updated Shiva by. Now Shiva by. See, each and every time click on execute, just go here, double click on this line. So that will be lengthy process. That's why here we have one option is the open log. Open log. So whenever you check this box, whenever you check this box, so directly the log file will be executed. Directly log file will be executed. Click on here, execute. Click on here, execute. See here, directly the log file will be executed. Then click on here, debug only. Then here you will able to see the output. Got it? Next, here we have one more option, execute highlighted. Execute highlighted. What is this execute highlighted? What is this executor highlighted? My first name, my last name. My first name, my last name. Got it. So here, my first name is, then after my last name is. See? My first name is Shiva, my last name is Y. Got it. So now, when we click on here, execute, when we click on here, execute, so we got a Shiva and Shiva. Hey, what happened? Oh, sorry. This. Only why I want to show, right? Click on execute. Click on execute. Click on here, debug only. See here, the first name is Shiva and the last name is Y. First name is Shiva, last name is Y. How many lines of code we written? We written 4 lines of code. Got it? See here, when you click on execute, all the lines are executed from top to bottom. Whatever the program you written, it will be executed from top to bottom. I don't want to execute these 2 lines. Then just you can highlight like this. Just you can select so whatever the program you want to execute, then click on here, execute highlighter. Then click on here, execute highlighter. Only that piece of code will be executed. See here, I have only Shiva because I selected this piece of code. I selected this piece of code. Now I want to execute only this piece of code. Then click on here, execute highlighted. Only this piece of code will be executed. See here, that is called the what? Executor highlighted. So whenever checking this box, automatically the log file will be open. When we click on execute, all the lines are executed. When we click on execute highlighted, so whatever the information you highlighted, the system execute only that information. System is executed only that information. Got it? So in this way, so we can prepare the programs. So most probably, right? So when we are jumping into the exact functionality, so that time we can prepare the classes, methods, triggers, and visual force pages. Got it? So before that, we need to learn some programs, the basics and all those things. For that basics, we have to use this execute anonymous window. So what was the shortcut for this execute anonymous window? That is a Control T. Just click on that Control G and automatically your execute anonymous window displayed. See here, go to debug. What was the shortcut? That is a Control E. Next, last execute. Whatever the program you executed last time, what we have to do? I want to see Control Shift L. Ayo, sorry. Control Shift E. Control Shift E. Eh? Oh, sorry, Control Alt E. Yeah. Control Alt E. See here. So whatever the last you executed, that program will be executed. That program will be executed. Got it. So here a lot of log files is then if you want to clear the lot of log files, control alt question mark is then click on that question mark, automatically everything will be cleared. You want to open the execute commands window, control E, control E. Got it. So we have some more programs is there. So we'll discuss those programs in for tomorrow a session. If you want to hide multiple lines, you have to write like this. If you want to hide means if you want to provide the comments, just you have to use like this forward slash. So we'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see some more programs. Anyone having any doubt as of now?